The brand new Pokemon anime titled Pokemon Horizons will premiere in April 14th. And let me get this straight. I am not a huge Pokemon fan. I mean, I really did like the series as an overall. I really do like the games and I really do like the movies, especially. And I really like to see weird creatures. But I am not a huge Pokemon fan. I'm not a guy who knows so many Pokemon or has watched the entirety of the series. I mean, yes, I have seen the first ever season, the Indigo League, and also the a bit of Black and White series, and that's all. But I do know the overall story about Ash, about Team Rocket, about Pikachu, Misty, Brock, etc. But I don't know about the new side characters, so it's really been tough. But this is a really good getting on point for many newcomers or new fans of the Pokemon franchise. So people who really want to get into this world can probably start with this new series titled Pokemon Horizons. We did get some kind of teaser trailer recently, and I absolutely loved it because of so many factors. The first one is the story looks amazing and innovative and way different than what we got with Ash Ketchum's story, and I will be talking about that in this video. First of all, let's talk about the show's leads. That is starting with Liko. I guess that's her name. So Liko is the main protagonist kind of thing, and it will be a more focused on her. And she has this mysterious pendant or a locket kind of thing, which someone else that we saw off screen giving it to her, and it looks like an old woman's voice. And many people are already theorizing that she is actually Ash's daughter, and her actual name is like Liko Ketchum or something like that. But I don't think that's the case. She is a new character and we should totally forget about Ash's world for enjoying this. She also has this Pokemon called Sprigatito, which is a Scarlet and Violet starter Pokemon, I guess. So this is going to be really interesting, looking at the mystery of the pendant and why she has it and why it's so important. There's also a scene where her Pokemon actually shows the shiny Rayquaza, which I didn't know is a thing. I mean, I didn't know anything about Rayquaza until my friends told me that it's some kind of legendary Pokemon, something like that. So I'm really excited because she's kind of connected to everything. And they're also saying that she has something called, terrorizing or something like that. I don't know. Please tell me that in the comment section. But they are saying that the pendant and she can actually use something like that to, you know, take Pokemons or terrorizing it. I know, not terrorizing, that's definitely not thing, but there is something that she can do with this. We also have the secondary protagonist or the double lead role, that is Roy, and he also has another one of the starter Pokemons from the Paldea region, and I guess this will be more focused on the Paldea legendary types because he has a mysterious legendary ball, which I thought was interesting, and he just wants to fight legendary Pokemon or something like that. I guess he wants to see the legendary Pokemon, something like that. He has a specific dream, which makes it overall amazing. And I guess we're going to see a lot of legendary Pokemon in this season of the specific anime than the entirety of the Ash's legendary story. So this is going to be interesting in so many perspectives. So what is that mystery ball? Another mystery that we have in the season, and I guess that's going to keep fans hooked onto the season with a more linear story and a non-episodic type of story, which I really really love. We also have a character who is a professor apparently, and he is Pokemon. His main Pokemon is someone called, I guess it's a Pikachu. And that's really weird. This is a different kind of Pikachu, a different version of Pikachu, and he's also called Captain Pikachu. That was really weird, but he does gives a cute thumbs up kind of thing in the trailer, and I really like that. I think the first episode is gonna be a hour long special, and I guess he's a really like a maniac kind of scientist who wants to explore, who wants to know, he wants to solve the mystery of the Pokemon and why they are here. I think that is going to be a really interesting plot point, and we also are reveal a few of his batchmates or kind of organization members who are all weird in very different ways. And I think he's going to ask Liko and Roy's help in his grand quest of finding the mystery, and everyone are going to do their own thing but as a good squad, like we saw with Ash, Misty and Brock. But they didn't really have any specific kind of dreams except Ash Ketchum. So I guess we're going to have this back and forth between different story arcs with different people, and that it will be a really interesting perspective or an aspect of the show. Even the villains look absolutely terrifying. The villain has a Pokemon that actually seems legendary and strong. Unlike what we saw with Team Rocket, they are actually annoying and hilarious kind of villains, which I don't hate them or anything, but I actually felt it was annoying. I really needed an actual villain, and these villains actually are for the against, like they need the pendant and they don't look hilarious in any way. I mean, of course, I could be totally wrong about this, and the villains could actually become comedic, but they actually look, really terrifying, and that's what I want from this anime. I want it to be a bit serious and hilarious at the same time, not really episodic. So overall, I think this trailer was amazing, and the story could be absolutely, blow our minds, because this kind of has a mystery to it. A linear kind of storytelling wouldn't be so bad, right? I really don't want it to be episodic like the previous seasons, but I really want to have a perfect story, like an entire story, something that One Piece could do, something that even this show can do if properly emphasized on. I mean, it of course has to introduce a number of Pokemons, but I'm excited nonetheless. I know that they will do a good job with this, and I will be watching it weekly, which I'll be giving my reviews in the form of shorts, and if something groundbreaking happens, I will do a longer video. For those of you who don't know, I do One Piece videos, I guess, and that is chapter by chapter breakdown when the new chapter comes out. If you are a One Piece fan, you need to subscribe. And yes, I will be talking a lot about Pokemon because I'm planning on watching the entirety of all 25 seasons in this channel. So if you don't want to miss out on that, subscribe too. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, sayonara guys, Chan out.